You have selected shuffle.
Welcome to the Shuffle Pod. This is Jeff. Google cut us short on part 1 of fighting animals and fact-checking squirrels, so this is part 2. Hope you enjoy.
Here's what I'm going to say. Looks like COVID is actually really off because now Google's being a bunch of bitches and limiting it to 1 hour.
I pay $1.99 a month, and it didn't happen for me.
Same.
Just throwing that out there. So,
okay.
What do you want to grift us some money?
Yeah.
I'm a little short this week. If you guys want to.
Dogecoin's been down lately, and
it has. Yeah. It has.
All right, so we left off at ostriches, right?
Yes. We have knives now.
We have knives.
Okay, so you add a blade into the mix here.
now I think anything that you've got reach on, you're gonna have no problems with.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about no problems.
Well, you're gonna be the one walking out of the room.
Right.
Really? Because like a bobcat, you think you can?
They're so fast.
What if it? I don't know, man.
I think a bobcat. Yeah.
I think if it's
An orangutan
No.
Oh,
No way. Absolutely not.
with a knife.
No.
The orangutan has
He'll
the
take
knife.
it. He'll take the knife and cut you with it.
Yeah. He'll rip your face off.
What is the like? What do you think a large animal that is just like a bitch?
Cow.
Well, I don't think like cows. I think.
I mean, a bull, definitely.
Yeah, not a bull, but just a heifer.
I think you're right.
I think a cow.
I don't know if a cow would fight back enough ever, even if it wants to kill you. Like I can't even see a cow thinking.
I think they can stampede you, like run you over.
Yeah, it would be hard because they're so big, but if you've got a knife, I think you could eventually take it down.
I don't know if you're gonna really. Well, I guess you could cut its throat. That would be your only option. Or its eyes.
I say sloths.
Yeah. Even though they got those nails, they're so slow.
I say giraffe.
No, I think a giraffe would fuck you up.
You ever see giraffes fight? They like swing their heads.
Yeah.
You definitely don't have reach on a giraffe.
Yeah.
But you can get up underneath it and just.
That's true. Run underneath it and just
gut it.
Freaking gut that thing.
Do we have knives that are this big?
Yes.
Look at that.
Nice.
I think you could kill an orangutan with that thing.
I saw a picture last night.
I bet you'd have a good shot at it.
Yeah.
Of Ashley Olsen, Michelle from Full House.
One of them.
One of the Michelles, yes. She's walking through the woods, and she has like a glass cocktail drink.
Of course she does.
In one hand and a machete in the other. I'm
What
like,
the
what
shit?
is going on in this picture?
Do you think you could beat Ashley Olsen with a cocktail glass?
It was one of those pictures that was like how this year started, and it was like her as Michelle, and then it was like how it's going. And it was just like walking through the woods with a fucking machete and a drink. It's like, whoa, what the hell's up with that?
Let's try this. Let's face two animals off against each other.
Okay.
All right.
Woody, name an animal.
Let's go with
And the criteria is similar size, similar weight.
Right. So let's go with a squirrel. Squirrel and a rat.
I say a rat. A rat tears it apart.
I don't know. We've got these red squirrels in my neighborhood, and I guess like just.
Do you live on Sesame Street?
Yeah. Well, there's actually red squirrels and black squirrels in this neighborhood.
Ooh, we got to watch out for the black squirrels.
So when you say red, you mean brown?
No, they're like Jeff hair color red.
Really?
Yeah.
They're soulless ginger squirrels.
What I have left.
And the the red squirrels are vicious. Like they actually will. And this is not a lie. I heard this. I didn't do research. I don't know anything about it. But someone told me that
here we go.
They will
read your thoughts.
They target the testicles of the other squirrels.
They might.
They do like nuts.
What?
And yeah.
Wait a minute.
Fuck you, Jeff. I just took a drink.
How did they actually? I'm taking my glasses off. How the fuck do they target the testicles of the squirrel?
They go after the other squirrels to like get them out of their territory, and they go after their testicles and they bite them off. Because the less of those other types of squirrels there are,
the better chances they have.
Yeah.
George's wiping his eyes. He's crying.
It's like castration to keep your line going.
Exactly, yeah.
Wow.
So they love nuts.
Yeah. So I'm not going against the squirrel.
And nuts.
No.
I'm not going against the nut hunter.
No.
Dear God. Okay.
So yeah, squirrels are a lot more vicious than you think they are.
Jeff, squirrel, or rat? Which one wins?
You know, I don't know because I think it's a 50-50. It's kind of one of those where it depends on the squirrel, depends on the rat, like which one really wants it because
they're really even.
Think of the agility though.
Yeah.
A squirrel has over a rat. Like
That's
the
true.
leaping.
It can climb the walls, jump on it.
But a rat can chew through steel. I mean,
so can squirrels. They're
squirrels can too.
They're,
they can get into houses and stuff through the soffits by chewing through.
And they can eat your testicles.
They can bite your nuts off. I don't know.
Nuts
I mean,
of steel.
Not only can they go after.
Yeah, I mean, God, I don't know because I've seen some pretty mean rats, but I don't know.
Yeah.
How about a
It's a tough one. I
groundhog
really
and a
don't know.
possum?
Groundhog.
I'm going groundhog because possums are a bunch of bitches, man.
Yeah, unless
they
you're
just look vicious, but
unless you're attacking their babies, they're gonna play possum.
I agree.
But when have you ever seen a groundhog beat anything?
I watched them rip the testicles off of a human.
Like
I don't know who told me this, but they actually go after testicles.
Oh God, George, that was perfect. I heard this somewhere.
I've seen a possum like go after a raccoon, and scare the raccoon off.
That's true. That's true. But
so,
like I said,
I've never seen a groundhog scare anything off.
All right, how many raccoons with you? Each individual person.
Have you ever seen that video of that guy feeding the hot dogs to the raccoons?
When there's like 1 million of them?
Yes. That's fucking crazy.
Well, those would kill you. But how many? You're in the room. How many?
7.
Seven or 8?
Now you're saying 7.
Do you have your knife?
No.
Then you're
7.
7. I would go 6 or 7.
See, now you're understanding where my 7 came from.
I mean, more than 5. That's 6 or 7.
Yeah, 5. I think I can
probably fend them off,
like, especially if you got boots on.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, like, we should lay ground rules for like attire.
No, I said our ground rules was you were naked.
Oh,
so you're going in there just like the animal.
I think the red squirrels would pretty much kill us.
If you're naked,
especially
all these animals,
low as my balls hang,
1 or 2, because like your main thing is you're defending yourself. You're trying to cover it when you're attacking because like any kick or anything is going to disable you.
Well, it's the same if you're clothed, though. It's not like anything's changed. I mean,
other than they can just
maybe it's just mental.
It is.
Split your sack open.
It can do it if you're clothed too. I mean, it's honestly, it's just a mental thing.
I think Jeff's right.
And if it's to the death, you're not thinking about your swinging dick. You're thinking about killing that animal. That's
or put my hands behind my head and just start spinning around real fast, and it can't get near me.
He's gonna helicopter
it over.
You can just get that. Once you get that inertia of the helicopter, and could you imagine? It'd be like.
Oh God!
So the baby holding an apple coming at
you. Get hit with a shillelagh.
All right. I want to say a cane corso.
I don't know what that is.
I don't either.
It's
the most vicious dog.
They're huge dogs. Okay, and
Yeah, I don't
They
know
are-
about vicious. Big.
They are fighting dogs.
Yeah.
All right. They run about 150 pounds.
You couldn't take one. No way. No way.
Cane Corso versus mountain lion.
Oh, you're not saying you versus it. You're saying an animal. Okay. What mountain? Like what kind of mountain lion?
One that lives in the mountains.
Just
Yeah, mountain lion,
Mountain lion.
panther, tiger, or not tiger.
No,
panther,
not
like
a tiger.
puma.
No.
Like mountain lions
Puma,
are
right, that's what I was trying to say.
approximately like 150 pounds, 100 to 150 pounds as well.
Okay.
They're just longer.
Right, more agile. I'm
I
gonna
think
go with
the cat's taking it.
yep. Yeah,
I do.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I don't
'Cause
know.
well, the cat's got jaws and it's got the
The
claws.
claws.
The-
The claws are.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Dogs don't have that. Dogs are
No.
just 100% the jaw.
Yeah.
no,
They're
they've
just
got
coming after you.
duck feet.
Yeah, they're just coming after you. They're not scared of anything. They go straight for like throats.
yeah. I mean,
But-
the dog's gonna put up a hell of a fight, though. It's not going down easy.
But like
But-
they use like dogs to hunt mountain lions. Like
They do, but it's
3 or
usually a
4
pack.
dogs.
Right.
Yes, that's the key.
Will
Right.
tree
Well,
a mountain lion.
well,
and that
like,
is trying to get away, I guess. If it was trying to fight.
They corner boars too.
Right.
And
Yeah.
but they put the pit bulls in flak jackets, so the boar doesn't gore them.
Right.
Do
You
they?
know? Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
Wow. Jeff's just laughing.
He's like, that's funny. You're
Pitbull,
sick.
Pitbull in clothes.
I'm just
That
imagining these pit bulls that are already just burly with these giant
Now they're dressed up like
giant
soldiers.
vests with the, you know.
Like those lightning
got
shirts for
Dog
dogs.
magazines
Yeah.
in them.
Yeah.
Look at those. Those dogs are in Hawaiian shirts.
What else we got?
Oh
I'm trying
man.
to think of like aquatic wise.
A gorilla or a lion?
The lion.
I think a gorilla.
I think a gorilla too.
I think
That's
the lion.
I'm going gorilla.
I think a gorilla.
Really?
yeah,
Really? Even the big giant gorillas, like the big
like the
ones.
silverback.
Yeah.
I
Well-
still think a lion.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the gorilla.
Because like I've seen King Kong beat Godzilla.
And that guy's a
This is true.
dinosaur that shoots
Right?
fire.
Right.
And hates Japan
For
Yeah.
some
or
reason.
Tokyo,
Well,
right?
Who
That's
who
Japan.
doesn't?
That's Japan joke.
Oh yeah, Tokyo. Damn geography.
And today's geography lesson is
All right, so aquatic. You've mentioned.
aquatic.
Yeah, but I'm trying to think of like
Ooh,
a shark versus a giant squid or something.
I was just gonna say a whale versus a giant squid.
Whales eat giant squid.
I know, but a sperm whale versus a giant squid. I know they do, but there's
Silly.
There's
goose,
some that are
sperm is
really-
small.
I have millions of them in my hand at the same time. Right
Yeah.
now, actually. As
I
we
got a
speak.
bunch of sperm under my nails.
It's actually not true. They'd all be dead.
Yeah.
I am.
Oh.
Ooh.
Squirrel attacked you.
Yes, I've been attacked by a red squirrel.
Oh shit.
So okay, a barracuda
Okay.
Okay.
or a 100-pound shark.
Ooh. Because a 100-pound shark isn't very big.
Right.
No, I mean you're looking at a 15-foot barracuda versus a 15.
Which is one of the
But-
very, very fast fish. Very fast.
And
Exactly.
mean.
That's kind of where I think they're mean as hell and they're fast as hell.
Yeah.
I think a shark. Let's not pretend a shark's not fast, but
Right. But I think the barracuda, because they're angry bastards. He's just
I think the barracuda's taking it.
yeah. The sharks just don't care.
about a killer whale or great white shark.
That's a good one.
I saw a show not long ago about.
Oh, Woody, is this the Megalodon documentary?
No, here we go.
Damn it! You know what? Every single time I fucking mention a shark show,
He killed a killer whale. No, I think the killer whale, because in that
Yeah.
fake documentary, the big thing was this Megalodon killed a killer whale.
Right.
and because that's not possible for a shark to kill a killer whale. So I think the killer whale's taking it.
I agree.
Yeah, I think that's top.
Jonah or a whale.
Jonah survives every time.
Yeah,
I think if you give him a knife, he definitely
He's
saws
cutting
his
his way
way
out of there.
through.
Well, yeah, because once he's in the mouth, he's just whoosh, slice it open. You know.
Yep. The whale's like indigestion. All of a sudden, Jonah's like, "Surprise, bitch!"
What about?
I was gonna say our pets, but George's would win.
Yeah.
I don't have any pets.
How about my daughter was telling me, speaking of animals,
Your daughter versus who?
My daughter.
Yeah.
Let's put mine in there too. Just let him go.
Yeah. Oh, your daughter's winning.
Yeah, she's
Because she's a ginger.
as
She's
well.
the ginger ninja.
The ginger ninja. So my daughter was telling me yesterday there was this lady who would sleep with her pet snake every night. And the pet snake, like for a week straight or whatever, or maybe it was over a week, I don't know, stopped eating and would lay perfectly straight next to the owner. And she thought it was so cute. Well, she was worried about her snake because the snake wasn't eating. And the vet was like, I need to destroy your snake immediately. And she said, why? She said, the snake's starving itself. It's sizing you up to eat you.
Really?
Yes. Yep.
How freaking crazy is that?
Right. That's why you
A little
don't.
too crazy.
That's why you don't own snakes big enough to eat you.
I don't think snakes line themselves up next to people
No,
to see
they
if they
do.
will fit.
They do.
Woody's
They
not
will.
buying this
They
at
will-
all.
That's
Yes.
how they size themselves
That's
up.
how they know if they will fit.
I'm calling your daughter a freaking liar.
No.
Dude, you
I
got a
saw-
knife in your hand.
Holy shit, man.
He's not only calling her a liar, he's threatening her.
I saw the same story. I did.
Really?
Yeah. The snake was
Uh-oh.
starving
George.
itself.
George.
That's it. Do I need to get a knife? I feel threatened.
George doesn't have a knife, I don't think.
Oh,
I've got my machete still right here.
No, I think
good thing we're not monetized because
Jeff's
Yeah.
just got a giant tumbler filled with rage.
That's all I need in any fight. Just give me my
Let's
coffee
talk
and I'm
about-
good.
Do you think you could defeat a giant anaconda?
No.
how big is giant?
Well, I mean, they're
No,
what, 15 foot?
no,
No.
they eat like fucking horses.
I mean,
and
they're
deer
like
and
that
shit.
big. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think I can't see any outcome where you're gonna win that. It's
No.
going to it's just gonna wrap around you and
Yep.
just suffocate you, and you're done.
It's just
Yep.
solid muscle.
Yeah,
sizing
No
you
way.
I mean, you're by yourself.
Yep.
I think if you had a knife, you'd have a shot.
up. No,
Yeah.
you wouldn't.
I think you would. I think
You'd
you
have a
would.
shot, but I don't know if you could.
Because it would start wrapping around you, and you
Right.
just start cutting chunks of it off.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen people wrapped up on like
It would
news
give you a
stories and
chance.
stuff.
I mean, it would give you a chance.
Right.
Right, as long as it didn't pin your arm down.
It'd already have to be in your hand and out and ready, you know. But
And if you can get a hold of its head, you can knock it out. I mean, they're
saw that fucking
because of the way their skull's shaped. You know, they're not real hard, so you could probably pound their skull enough that
I
you
saw
could do
a
some damage.
snake the other day, and it's not like an impressive snake. It was only the fourth time in my entire life I've seen an actual snake in the wild. Fourth
Really?
time. Fourth
Wow.
time.
What did you
I was
see?
so
I mean,
scared.
was it a
I-
garter snake or?
Probably.
George, I was in my car driving. I don't know, but it still scared me.
You were in your car.
Where wa-
Yes,
Where
and
was it?
Scared you.
it scared me. It was on the road on a warm night this week. I can't remember the night. Right on the corner of Easton and Columbus. And it was just slithering
How
right
big
across the
was
street.
it?
It's probably 2 feet, maybe. Foot and a half, 2 feet.
black snake.
And
Rat snake?
I don't know. Fucking, I got the hell out of there.
so you're afraid of snakes? Are they your biggest fear?
Yeah, they're bad. They're bad. And then like for like 2 days, every stick I saw, I thought it was a fucking snake. Like seriously, because I've only seen this the 4th time. The first time I was a kid walking down a walking path and it slithered right in front of me. I ran as fast as I could home. Second time, I was mowing the grass at a place I worked on a rider on an old wheel horse, didn't have all the safeties. And the snake stuck its head up out of the grass and looked at me. I jumped off the lawnmower and ran inside as fast as I could. I never cut the grass again, ever. Third time, I was golfing and saw one in the water. I was scared to death. I couldn't quit because we were in the middle of playing.
Oh my God.
I was so scared. I was like watching all over this. And
what's your biggest fear? Is it snakes?
I think so.
I thought it was the ocean.
Yeah, I thought it was sharks.
Well, I guess I don't know. I don't. It's snakes. I think I don't like snakes.
How about you, Jeff?
I mean, I know we've had this show, and I don't really have a lot of fears. I think my biggest fear is dying by fire, like
Okay,
getting stuck
so
in a
being
fire.
burned.
Yeah. Well, not so much
Yeah.
being burned, but like being stuck somewhere where you can't get out, like, and you know, you're just gonna die.
So
by
even
it.
like buried alive then in a little box,
It's-
or
I don't have a
you're in
fear.
a cave and
Well,
it collapses.
See, here's the thing. I don't have irrational fears. Like, nobody's ever gonna bury me alive, so that's not a fear of mine.
Okay.
You know. But
Sounds like a challenge.
Sounds like somebody's getting
Oh.
accosted.
I'm gonna
and
wake
buried
up in the
alive.
morning and be like,
He's
where the
getting real
hell
cocky.
am I?
I mean,
Oh shit.
I know where there's a lot of real loose dirt right next to his house.
Exactly.
Dude, it is not
Wouldn't
loose.
need
That
a
shit
shovel.
that shit is compacted.
You think so? Burning to death would be
Burning to death is my
Okay. That's legitimate.
biggest fear.
Woody,
yeah.
how about yours?
Red squirrels.
Yeah, good call on that one.
What is it for real though?
I want to
Like,
change mine.
I tell you what, like I love snorkeling and stuff, but like I can only do it like in that super clear water. Like we went on that cruise and I was okay as long as I was in that really clear water. Not the fact like there's no way I could outswim a shark.
Yeah. So you
But
just
I
see
guess
it
if I
coming.
could see it coming, I'm okay.
Why though?
But yeah, right.
Well, that's true though, because I mean, your fear there is the unknown.
Right.
Yeah.
If you can't see, you could just all of a sudden get bit from like the legs, and you. would
That's
never
what I
see it coming.
that's why I don't even like being in, like waist high in the ocean, and if you can't see.
I don't either.
You know, it's you see all those people out there playing in the water. I'm just like, no thanks.
No, I'm the same way there.
But yeah, as far as like afraid of dying, what was my worst? I really don't want to be eaten.
I don't think the snake is gonna kill me that was going across the street. I'm just
No.
scared of them, and I don't know why.
Mine are big spiders.
Right.
I've always been afraid that I would get rolled into a web. You know,
Well, you're talking man-sized spiders.
Like
Or a lot of little ones.
or yeah, they're working in unison as a team. I'd be like a pig on a spit to those things.
Spiders that function like ants.
Ugh.
Yeah, hive mind.
that's a big
Yeah.
no. Man. So like
Ugh.
you ever seen the bird eaters, George?
Those things
Giant.
fucking freak me out.
What are they?
They're
The bird-
bird eaters. They're tarantulas that are like, I don't know, the size of a baseball mitt. They're
Wow.
huge. Yeah.
Wow.
And they eat birds. They catch birds and eat them. That's why they're called bird eaters.
Jesus
Obviously.
Those like those coconut crabs. You
How
ever
about-
see
okay.
those?
Yeah.
All they eat is coconut.
How many of those bird eating spiders could you take out?
No, fuck that.
You could stuff like that, a life and death. You can
Right.
take as many
I would
as
turn-
you can give.
I would turn my knife on myself.
Yeah, I mean, they'd have to like
But
completely be all over you for them to win. If there was
Right.
just a few in a room, you just stomp them.
right, but like I think George underestimates. I think he'd take his fear and turn it into rage and just destroy him.
Mm-hmm.
Like you could just keep him coming, and
No.
George would be like,
No, I think he'd be in a corner
Terrible.
crying.
I would be. Yeah.
Sorry, George.
No,
if I
I
had
was
a
rooting
bat,
for you, man.
I'd rather have a baseball bat.
That was one of the ground rules, though, was like your fear's gone. It's just your ability versus their ability. So, like, yes,
those
if
fucking
you'd have
spiders
to take the
jump.
fear out of it.
Yeah.
Spiders jump and ugh. I'm like itching and
Yeah, I'm like looking
All right.
on the ground.
So
'cause
what
I'm in
about-
the basement?
Well, what about bats or something? Not spiders, but something
That's
like
so
bats.
bad.
what about those fucking giant bats?
Oh, the flying foxes. Yeah, probably one, maybe
More
two.
than that.
I don't
Way
even
more
know
than
what
that.
they are.
Well,
I
you guys
beat
are-
its ass during the day.
Well, you guys are talking about like how can you take on a coyote or this and that? These things are the size of a small coyote with wings.
Oh, they're not that big.
Yes,
They're the size
they
of a
are.
Flying
Flying
foxes.
Are
What are they
5
called?
feet
Flying
tall.
foxes?
Yes, flying foxes of South America. They're 5 feet tall.
Yeah, but they're super light. Their bones are so super thin. There's no way you could bat them out of the sky with your hands.
Are you fucking crazy?
They're 11 inches.
The flying foxes.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I've got the wrong
I've
one.
seen
but
bigger. I've seen bigger ones.
There's
I
some
know what you're
big
talking
ones.
about.
They're huge.
They're
A
about 3
large-
feet.
A large flying fox is 2.1 pounds.
2.1 pounds. Yeah, I know they're
All right.
very light.
They're as big as a VW.
All right, there's what.
Think
Then
we're
I'm
gonna-
thinking of a different bat. I know there's one out there that's huge.
thinking of
They're
a pterodactyl. You're
gigantic.
thinking of a
Ask what,
pterodactyl.
all right, see what's the largest bat in the world?
Yeah.
Largest bat. It's gonna
Batman
be like the Louisville
is the answer.
Slugger.
The
Yeah.
Louisville Slugger. Like I swear I've seen them that are
Giant golden crown flying fox is known as a golden capped fruit
Okay,
bat.
so flying fox.
How big is it?
2.4 pounds.
That's it. That's the biggest bat.
Mhm.
I've seen pictures
I
and
saw
videos of
pictures
bigger
of
ones.
the Amazon bat.
Yeah.
Weighing,
Right.
weighing up to 3.1 would be like the
Yeah.
biggest.
All right. So bad example. Flying foxes. Not that.
Is
big.
it a bad or a bat example?
It's a bat.
Ah.
example. Now I gotta go searching for it. I know I've seen them somewhere.
I don't know
No,
why
I
when
saw
we're,
them too.
I bet you they're very light though, regardless.
Yeah, I mean they'd have to be, but still, even if okay, imagine the situation where there is a bat that large. Sure, it's light, but I mean it's got to be strong. It's got to be able to fly.
It's not gonna carry you
gotta be
away.
agile.
Well, no, I mean it's not gonna be like that.
Yeah, land on you and bite you, but
Right.
Just
So that's what I said.
bring
How
its
many?
neck.
I mean,
a lot.
a lot. All right, maybe a lot.
Because you break those wings and it's laying there waiting to die.
That's true.
How long would it take a colony of ants to eat you?
Oh,
I don't know. I'm stomping them ants.
Yeah,
they
but
never stop coming.
I know.
Right.
That's the thing. You know those ants that have the fucking huge mounds?
Yeah.
They're like,
Yeah.
I mean,
how
it depends.
many-
Depends on the ants, though. Are they?
But there's
like-
those bullet.
I was
ants
just
that-
gonna say, are they the bullet ants? Or are they like if they're bullet ants? One man, they're gonna bite you and it's gonna hurt so bad you're done. I mean, just
what
What?
about the what are those wasps that are they
murder hornets?
murder hornets.
Well, no, aren't they called bullet wasps?
I think.
Oh,
I
I
think
don't
you're
know.
right.
I don't know.
Everything with bullet in it is just
It's got to be
It's
bad.
not good.
How many bullets could you take?
between 5 and 6.
Seven,
you're done.
Seven, you're done, yeah.
So okay,
Can I show you this real quick, George?
What's that?
Hold that thought. You can't see it. The squirrel's testicles thing is just false.
Is it wrong?
Aw.
Yeah.
I like I said, I heard that from somebody else. I wasn't.
you grifting son of a bitch.
So
Go ahead, George. What were you saying?
I don't know.
You're talking about bullets,
bullets.
and then you.
How many bullets can you take, George?
I don't know, but I can't think. Oh yeah, okay. Would you rather be shot with arrows or a giant spear thrown at you?
Ooh.
Which one do you think you'd stand more of a chance to live through?
Oh,
You know,
Jesus.
like those big, powerful spears.
Well, I think
Um,
if you're the one that's only one, because if you're getting shot with multiple arrows, there's a better chance of hitting a vital organ. One, whichever one,
Eh.
it just the one that's doing one act.
Yeah.
Both are gonna suck.
Yeah. Depends on how good the person throwing or shooting is.
Right. Oh, they're flying at you blind. Like they're flying over a wall at you.
How about a grizzly bear
Not a chance.
versus?
Oh, another animal.
Oh, okay. Whew.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
I was like,
that's what I
not-
thought he was going. I was like,
I'm
well,
not fighting.
No, we're not.
We're
Grizzly.
taking a grizzly bear versus, let's say,
Me.
two lions.
2 lions.
The lions.
Yeah, absolutely.
How
You-
about it? How about
Wait,
a grizzly
where?
bear versus a hippo?
Where? Okay, if you're in the wild, a grizzly bear versus 2 lions, yeah, the lions are gonna win because they're gonna work together as a team. They're gonna circle around it. I think if you put them in that 20-foot by 20-foot room, I
That's
think the
correct.
bear. I think the bear's gonna maul the shit out of
All
those
the
lions.
animals are also fighting in the room
Yeah.
in the Thunderdome.
Oh, we've all signed up,
Right.
you know, including
the bears are in
General
line.
Ben.
The bears are in line signing a consent form.
We'll do it.
I mean,
Okay,
either
just
way.
the fact
Like
with that
American
whole
Idol.
squirrel thing, just the fact that there's like a whole website devoted to that's a lie about the thing. That means that obviously other people have been taken by
Yeah,
this.
yeah, it's a myth. So
Woody, it's all right. We
Are
were
you
both
trying to
wrong on
defend-
this
it's
show.
it's a
No big
myth.
deal.
Only until it's not. And,
yeah,
Right.
and
Right,
really
and
only
all they-
has to be right once
All
That's
they said
true.
on there is that it's never been documented scientifically.
until Woody sees like one just ripping the nuts off of something.
yeah, Woody. That's how you. That's how you. Fact check.
So,
It's never been documented scientifically.
right.
Well, so
How much
There's always
research
chance.
has been done on, squirrel
probably
testicle attack?
probably a lot for squirrel behavior.
The guy says he sat there and watched squirrels for 10 hours and didn't see it happen. That's his proof.
I didn't see that article, but
Oh my god! Now we're gonna argue about squirrel
But how
testicles.
horrifying would it be if on that 11th hour, a squirrel just
Yeah. That guy turned
you
his
see it
back.
look over. Beep, 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 beep. Just target the nut. How about
Nut.
flying squirrels going after nuts? They jump off of the trees, target your nuts, and then just jump off a tree branch and fly right to your sack. Fucking terrifying.
with their little hands.
They're pretty
Little-
small though. I
Yeah.
mean, sugar.
Georgia
gliders
wouldn't
are
hurt your
just-
nuts.
No,
They'd suffocate in there.
no, I'd wrap them in the
What?
They'd hit.
excess skin.
like clackers.
Oh, God.
What kind of bird, other than like an ostrich, what kind of bird, like ostrich like type animal or bird, but what kind of bird do you think you wouldn't be able to take in a room like that?
The bald eagle.
An eagle. Any eagle. A golden eagle, bald eagle. What's the one that starts the fastest one? Or is that a hawk?
I think it's a
Para-
hawk.
Oh,
Goes down
Peregrine,
120 miles.
Peregrine falcon.
Peregrine falcon.
Falcon.
that's it.
Falcon.
I've got one of those in my backyard.
Do you?
Mhm.
I didn't know they lived around here.
I think we need to fact check that.
I'm pretty. Yeah, they're like northeast.
Woody?
Fact checking my fucking squirrel nut thing.
Fact check it. At least I'm pretty sure it's a
Which,
peregrine.
which
It's a
one's the
falcon
peregrine?
either way.
Which ones are the peregrine falcons?
Those are
They're-
the ones that people use for hunting.
Yeah.
They train them up.
They're like a gray.
I think they're a European bird. I don't think they're from the United States.
They might be. I'm pretty sure the one
No, it was delisted in Ohio from endangered in 2015.
So
So,
Jeff's
So
got
it's
one.
very possible.
so
Yeah.
they live here.
it likes to sit in the tree, or the arborvitae next to my bedroom window, and when I open the door, it'll take off. And
Fact check that. Are there arborvitae?
yes, you can see it in the pictures at the beginning of this show. There
My
you go.
fact checking from now on is just Jeff's stories.
and
Because they're
and my
true.
squirrel nut stories.
No. I'm
That's
not
not
gonna
true.
fact check Jeff.
I
I'm
was-
taking
oh.
them as truth.
I was
Right.
in air with the bat, so there's
Oh,
that.
yeah, you were.
So
Well, I mean, I'm not saying that there hasn't been a bat as big as what Jeff's saying, because I've seen the picture
right.
in the Amazon. there's a man standing next to a bat.
Right, and he's holding up, and it's almost as long as he is.
Yeah, but that's probably a Photoshop picture.
But it's not the only one. Like I've seen a
very
few
small
of them,
man.
but I
It
mean,
could have
I
been
don't
a
know.
pygmy.
Tiny man.
It was a pig.
Tiny man.
Was a child dressed as a man. It's huge.
What are you doing?
I'm
Looks
looking
like
up.
he's furiously masturbating.
It honestly looked like,
He's just going.
it looked like he was just ripping what he heard child dressed like a tiny man.
And he just went
going
to
at it.
town.
It's like, whoa. Yeah, that hurts the bat. He might
Dude,
be
he was
into
like
that.
moving
I don't
and
know.
his hands were down and moving.
Okay, so
Now he's fact checking.
large
everything.
flying fox with a wingspan of more than 1.5 meters, which is what 5 feet
Half mile.
wingspan.
Yes.
The large flying fox is the world's largest bat. Let's see here. Okay, yeah, there's a picture of a girl holding it, and it goes from her head to her waist.
Okay, so that is big, but
Yeah, it's not as big as I thought it was.
It
Right.
doesn't weigh anything. Though,
Do you
'cause it's so
tremble
light.
every time you type, Woody? Or
Was I trembling?
yes,
You were.
I was typing. I was.
You were going.
Yeah, but you were like,
This is what
It
you
looked
look like. That's why I thought you were
You're
just
bouncing.
furiously masturbating.
I mean,
It's
it
like,
looked. You had me at Fox.
and it was right after Jeff's or one of them said a child dressed as a man, and you're just like
Oh my
this.
God.
You're just
Yeah, it literally like came out of nowhere, and it was kind of uncomfortable. Like none of us really wanted to say something
But I
until
did.
somebody did.
I mean,
you know?
you can
I
tell
couldn't-
if you're
I
watching the
couldn't
video
ignore that.
because all three of us, our eyes were just like, what the fuck is going on over
I
there?
was just typing. I was just.
like that. Yes.
Yeah,
But he
you're
was
very
like, he was
focused.
shaking.
You're very focused.
Wow.
Oh God, I
Wow.
was dying. I can check. I have the camera.
Don't check
I
that.
can
Don't
pan over.
check.
Do
and lean
not
down to
fact
make
check
sure
that.
he's-
We
to
don't
make
want to
sure
know.
he's,
He was.
everything's kosher.
He was looking at my camera the other night, and I was putting up a statue. It was for like game night last night. My family got together at a winery.
Statue.
And we played things and
Oh,
little card
yeah.
games.
Jesus Christ.
And I was putting up this little statue. It was like a shark with like big arm muscles and stuff. And I was like, oh, look at move the camera around to check my screen, and it'll show you what I'm printing up. And as he did, I got my shirt all lifted up, and I'm just rubbing it.
Panning over, and
Panning
there's just
over.
Woody's belly just hanging out. I'm like, ah, dude.
Love it.
So then I had to masturbate.
Right. Just had to.
Guys, I think we've exhausted this. I'm wildly uncomfortable. I think we should probably call it a show. And
I'm gonna go scrub my eyes now. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
That's
This is a long one.
I'm gonna do more
I love these
bat
animal
research.
I haven't done all these. I love these animal ones. I just love them.
I just think. Okay, last one.
Okay.
What is a tough, badass animal that you think you could take?
Oh, the George dog.
the George dog.
George dog. I love
Yeah, I think I could whoop
Yes.
that dog's ass.
Yes.
A
For those
badass animal.
Until it pulled a gun on me.
An animal with a reputation of being a badass.
Yes.
That you don't understand. Like, I could take that fucking thing.
I don't know.
God,
Snake.
no.
Snakes are easy. I mean,
Yeah.
except for big snakes. Rough. We talked about that, but
What
yeah, I
about
don't know.
snakes? Snakes with arms. That's when you're fucked.
Yeah.
Lizards.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess it would be a I thought I invented an animal. You mean a salamander? I would say
What about
like
like a 7-foot iguana?
no, those tails are vicious.
I
You
think I
remember
could-
mine.
But I don't think it's gonna kill you. It would hurt.
It hurt like a mother.
But I think if you grabbed hold of that tail and whipped that thing around,
Yeah, but their
would
claws are
snap
nasty
off.
too.
God, I can't think of an animal like that.
That's
George.
true, George.
I'm racking my brain here.
I don't know if iguanas' tails grow back.
No,
I
but
don't
they
think
can
it's
snap them
every-
off.
They do.
It takes
Is
forever,
iguana?
but they do. Yeah.
They do.
Sorry,
and then
George.
and then when you cut the iguana's tail off, the tail
Tail grows another iguana.
Yes. it turns into 2 o'clock.
Fact check.
Yes, no fact check. No. That one's just true.
All right, I'm gonna say. I think we could beat like a wild boar under the right circumstances.
Okay.
Maybe.
Boars have killed a lot of people. A lot of people.
But a lot of people have killed a lot of boars.
That's
With-
with weapons.
guns. and pikes.
I don't think any of these people were going out fucking just like
Right.
bare
Like,
knuckle boxing and coming out victorious on a boar.
Trick is head movement. I don't know. Maybe people are just a bunch of.
How many chickens? Because Dan used to kill chickens for one of that local chicken place over here.
you couldn't fit enough.
Right, you
room.
could just kill them all. Unless they're cockfighting chickens, cocks, roosters, whatever.
Yeah, unless you're
they-
like
yeah.
tying razor blades to their fucking
Right.
feet.
I mean, I've killed a chicken. It's
What
not
he's like,
that
because in
hard.
Mexico when I went down there, that's what I saw.
So, all right, I think we're good.
Okay.
We've
All right,
exhausted
boys.
this topic.
And I've got a lot of editing to do now.
Yeah,
Thanks.
it got really bad. So this episode is animals we can kill, boys dressed like men.
And this episode has been brought to you by PETA.
Yes.
The bread, not the
SPCA.
organization.
All I could hear is Sarah McLaughlin. All right, boys. Until
I
next.
thought you were talking about my wife. I'm like, what? Where are you going with this?
All right, guys.
I only heard Melissa Woody singing. Oh, mermaids! We could beat mermaids.
What?
I think we could beat mermaids.
I think I could take a mermaid.
Yeah.
I'm
Not
sure.
a merman. But a
No.
mermaid.
No, mermaids would tear you
Only
apart.
waist high water.
Oh, Christ.
It wouldn't be able to stand up on its fish.
See,
legs.
that's the thing. As long as they couldn't post up.
What movie was it? It was like a comedy that he was dreaming of having sex with a mermaid or something, and then he met the mermaid, but it had it might have been just Family Guy. It had fish genitals. He's like, oh god, it's not what I imagined.
Sounds like Family Guy.
Yeah, I think it was.
Either that or SpongeBob. All right,
It could have
boys. Till next time.
been.
All right, see ya.
Bye.